best in the game.
All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Caceres and Ricardo the Bully Lamas. Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an arm bar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and get pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Ricardo the Bully Lamas. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 19 wins, 13 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage. You ready? All right, folks, fasten your seatbelts. This could end up being a very technical, very entertaining fight. I'm surprised they didn't bring out the gis for this one, champ.
I mean, you would have thought, as a jiu-jitsu watcher, that you would see these two competitors at a jiu-jitsu competition. But ultimately, they are meeting in the octagon, and you are about to see jiu-jitsu in the UFC like we've never seen before.
Lamas gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left. Looked like Caceres might have just missed with that right hand. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Straight to the body by Caceres, man. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, straight right. Nice counter left there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Some nice back and forth action here.
Oh! He's looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Strong hook lands. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
And they separate. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Effective punch there by Lamas.
Beautiful head kick.
Got the single collar tie. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Oh, head kick.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Ooh.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, collar tie.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off. Big leg kick land.
Just unable to quite find that range.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Uppercut is good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Switching stances here. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Back to the feet. Big knee to the body.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Ooh. Round two coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready? Go.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big elbow there lands. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Caceres. Oh, that kick is good by Lamas. Well, no surprises, he connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the cut, and he's targeting it, right? He's looking, you can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much, just keep making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy.
Lamas' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're gonna have to put something on your opponent that's gonna really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Big kick lands.
Checks that leg kick. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Single collar tie now.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Man, out there, DC, he is officially done.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, he might be out.
Straight punch lands.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, single collar tie here.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
And they separate.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Right hand punch from the
They
clinch.
continue to exchange. Oh, huge block. Just missed with the left there.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Whoa! Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's gonna try to... Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Nice leg kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Oh, nice jab.
Straight right is there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Back to the overhand left, no good. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Lamas.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
All right, single collar tie now. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Caceres. Elbow. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Nice kick landed there by Caceres. Oh, a little single
big knee.
there.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Real nice body kick lands.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Just missed with that right hand.
Hands on your face.
Dig and kick.
Caceres has got a bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body. Oh! Unbelievable. Back to the feet. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes too with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Lugliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man.